Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to the finals.
Last match.
Yeah, last match. All right, so behind the scenes, Jared has scooped, and they've split.
They've not split.
They've not split.
Not allowed to split.
Not allowed to split.
Yeah, but Jared has conceded.
I can't say they've split.
Jared has conceded. So the official record is that Hanbin has won this final event, but
Yes.
they've also decided, let's play it out just for fun.
Yeah. So what they are playing for, there's a lot to play for here.
Yeah.
The winner gets to sign the banner.
The winner gets to sign the coveted Plenty of Games 2025 winners banner.
Yeah, which matters a lot.
The clout matters.
Yeah.
The clout matters a lot.
Etching your name in history.
Because this is going to go, we've started a legacy project, so this is going to be the first of every year's banners of winners that get signed and hung up on the wall for posterity. So it is really cool to be able to point at that and say, yeah, I get to sign that banner every single year.
Also, I don't think many people consider this. It's getting late in the year. There's a lot of retail space on that banner. You don't have to be as shy anymore.
Yeah,
you can write a huge
John Hancock it, just giant.
Yeah.
Look, we give everyone the same size Sharpie to, you know, we don't give people the chisel chunk Sharpies for this purpose, but you could start signing your name a little bit bigger if you wanted to.
There's a lot of retail space.
Humble.
Yeah, exactly. So really,
this is for guts and glory. Is
yeah,
really what it is.
So we've had a a little confusing on what's going on there. We are playing a series. We are playing a match.
Yes, we're going to be playing a best of 3.
We will get some games of Magic. They're just working some stuff out, organizing hot dates. I see Hinge open. I believe that's Hinge. Could just be Facebook Messenger.
It's going to be Jared Allsop on Grixis against Hanbin, who we just saw in the semis on 8-point moons. And we did just see Hanbin tear another Grixis deck to shreds. So this is looking already on the outset like it's going to be in Hanbin's favor. And I, as the Moons player, am thrilled. And on paper, the Moons deck has won, so I'm thrilled to see that as well. But we need to see it actually in action. There is a chance that Jared is going to play against this Moons deck very differently to the way that Cody has played it. I would also be very interested to ask Hanbin, how many Grixis players did he go against today, and how many did he put in the dirt? Yeah,
it seems to be he's been eating them alive. And that's a good sign.
Seems like a really good matchup.
Yeah, the Moons deck punishes greedy mana bases, and this Grixis deck is surprisingly greedy with its mana. We see no basic mountain.
Yep.
We've seen it miss that basic mountain quite regularly.
Over and over again, really missing the basic mountain. I wonder if this, one tournament isn't enough to change the tide and the course of a deck, but I wonder if this is at least a lesson to include one basic mountain.
And or have more ways to play around Blood Moon.
Yep. Or the Blood Moon effect as well, back to basics.
Yeah. It is really hard for Grixis to deal with enchantments. They sort of are a little cold to it.
Well, and I spoke to Cody after that match, and, they reiterated, I had to take the Pyroblast line.
Yeah.
I had to do something. I had to try and get rid of the back to basics. And so it was a risky move that unfortunately didn't pay off because Hanbin had the day's backup. But again, you either do something or you fold, and you just admit you can't do anything else in that instance. And I respect the bold move.
Got to make a move.
Yeah.
We're
just confirming with the judge that we can start.
Yeah. We also saw that Hanbin had some counter spells in hand that if Cody would have waited for another untapped land later on down the line, probably wouldn't have worked out much better.
Possibly not, because again, you just run the risk of shutting all of your lands down. It just becomes really unfortunate. And again, Cody made the, I'm going to get my one-time use bad lands, and I'm going to attempt to destroy this back to basics, and then my life will be made so much easier because my lands will untap, and unfortunately, womp womp. Yeah,
womp womp. And they are drawing their 7s now. Looks like a Scalding Tarn is hitting the bin, and we've got a Ragavan into play. Jared Allsop on the play for the finals here. Mental misstep. That's huge.
Mental misstep.
The Ragavan is really good against Blood Moon if it can connect.
Oh my goodness. Look, I think Cody said as I was speaking to them, there was no moment that Hanbin did not have a counterspell backed up.
Always had it. So
that's a day, but that's a days from Jared.
Yeah.
So that's a daze against the mental misstep. Returning the...
Trading points here.
Trading points to make sure that Ragavan sticks.
And Allsop's on 19. And...
Brainstorm.
Oh, wait. No, it's a... Yeah, daze?
That was a daze.
Oh.
That was a daze returning the Volk to the hand to push through the mental misstep.
Yeah, that's... and
really intense.
That's really cool. This brainstorm, we've seen some really cool techie brainstorms from Hanbin. And now we're seeing a Fury. That's...
Fury pitching Blood Moon to hit the Ragavan, and that's going to be important because, you know, yes, Jared was on the play, but he's effectively, you know, shuffled up the play-draw disparity with the daze.
And now we see more Phyrexian mana get paid here to
Taxian
Probe, which is coverage's best friend.
Probe you. Let me see your hand. Let all of us see your hand.
Yeah, very handy for us up here.
Ooh.
As we see what's going on here. That's Spell
Pierce.
Okay, we're fighting over a Gitaxian Probe here.
And another Spell Pierce.
Okay. Very interesting.
So Spell Snare, Murktide Regent, and Lose Focus.
Yeah, Lose Focus. Yeah, 17 all.
Have to keep track of what's in the hand and what's on the field.
And there is a Murktide Regent. So this is a huge Murktide Regent. Very early.
This is massive. That is a 7/7 Murktide Regent.
No, it looks like it's only got 3 counters.
3, so it's a 6/6.
6/6 is still very good. A tapped Mystic Sanctuary is very not good, but not punished. As Jared Allsop stuck on 1 land.
We're going to charge. Stuck on 1 land. Murktide charging in for 6.
Yes.
I have to keep my cool.
Yeah.
I've got to keep my cool. I'm so excited. And Lorien revealed, yet again indicating this is not a spell, this is a land.
Yep. It's we find ourselves an Underground Sea. No way of killing this Murktide Regent for 1 mana.
And Jared at this moment really behind as well.
Yeah. Nethergoyf is pretty big. Land, instant, creature, sorcery, 4/5? That's impressive. It's no 6/6 flyer.
Not a 6/6 flyer, that's for certain. And that's going to slam in again, putting Jared down to 5.
Yep. Jared's dead next turn. Does have a Molten Collapse, sorry, in hand.
Yep.
And has a Wooded Foothills, a very shiny Wooded Foothills. Molten Rain not combining particularly well with the Force of Negation in hand. If
Molten
can get, yep.
and Hanbin starts grabbing one of his counter spells, and Jared goes, "Okay, fine, I get it.
You got it. All right, that's game 1 in the books.
Game 1. How quick was that?
That was very quick, very decisive victory for
Hanbin.
Jeez, the Murktide Regent changes the matchup.
I mean, what was that? Turn 2, turn 3?
Yeah, turn 3 or something.
Something insane.
Yeah, it was turn 3 because it played a tapped Mystic Sanctuary. And it was a 6/6 on turn 3 that flew over the Nethergoyf.
Flew in. I think I see Jared reaching for all of the blast package.
Yeah. Let me pull up a Murktide Regent so we can see the bad boy that made that game very quick.
Yeah.
Attacked for 6 3 times. That'll do it.
That'll do it. Jared pulling a Cling to the front, wondering if that's up for debate as to whether or not we're going to side that out. Looking at a dead...
Ooh. It's a very medium card on this matchup.
It is medium, especially because the targets aren't fantastic.
It's not like in the Grixis mirror where you get to turn a Barragoyf into an 0/1.
Yep.
The bolts your opponent every turn.
Cling out as well for Jared. I love that I can see this.
Yeah, might be trying to just trim on the black spells or the cards that are hard or like inopportune to cast. He's gonna be really stressed out on his mana. See, back in the day, Blood Moon
Daze out as well, I think I saw. Sorry to cut you off, but I think I saw Daze and Force of Negation taken out here.
Yeah, the Force of Negation is very interesting because it's sometimes good, but also...
sometimes really bad.
In counter wars, it can be very awkward. But in the old days with the Blood Moon decks, they had 2 cards very similar to Blood Moon, turn your lands into mountains, and 1 back to basics. Back to basics punished you in a different way, but mostly it was turning your lands into mountains. And this deck having red threats, if you have a Blood Moon Resolve against you, you have Pyrogoyf you can cast. If you have 1 Swamp in play, you can cast a Deadpool. You can play around it a little bit, but the mix and match, the one way of turning all the lands into islands, the one way of turning them all into lands that stay tapped, and then the 2 Blood Moons, which can also be really good, you're not entirely sure how your lands are going to be messed with. So it's hard to play around. Back in the day, I would just put more red cards in my sideboard of my Grixis decks. So if my opponent gives me a bunch of mountains, I would then cast a dragon and feel really smart. But now you can't really do that.
Thought Scour.
Mill 2 bangers.
Mill 2 really good cards.
And then there's a Ponder in the hand. Very pretty Ponder. And we are tapping 2 for a Dolthy Voidwalker.
Ooh.
Very important text on that card. None on that actual piece of cardboard.
Yeah, I love it when my cards don't have words on them.
Yeah. And what are we doing?
What are we...
Hang on, we're rewinding.
We're taking it back. Let's take it back now, y'all. Ponder.
Oh, the Verge there cannot tap for black.
The Verge cannot tap for black because Darkslick Shores is not typed, so it only produces blue mana right now. Yeah,
so we're gonna just Ponder instead. It's a very gorgeous
very pretty Ponder.
Lorwyn Ponder.
And we're going back to Lorwyn. It's a Lorwyn foil as well.
Yeah.
Inquisition.
So far, a lot of foils from Jared Allsop. Got to commend that.
Lorien revealed. Again, it is not a spell. It's an island.
It's an island. Hanbin just doing it now to help out Jared by knowing exactly what's going to be in his hand. Getting the Steam Vents, I believe, and now showing the legal targets.
Wow, we counterspell, mana leak, a secret layer card,
a red thingy,
a secret layer card, and a dig through time that cannot be the target of this Inquisition.
Yeah. So Inquisition a bit of a toughie here.
Take the counterspell.
Counterspell's a good one to take.
Yep.
And we're having a little
bauble moment.
Look at something, draw a card. Didn't even bother to, who cares what you're looking at? Island go.
Island go.
Passing with Mana Leak, not passing with that red spell available.
Baleful Strix, and something tells me this Baleful Strix is not going to resolve.
Okay.
Mana Leak on the Baleful Strix.
Got some leaky mana there, my friend.
It's basically a time walk if you think about it.
Yeah.
Most cards are almost a time walk.
Yeah. That's when they're good.
Yeah.
When you time walk your opponent and it's not the actual card time walk.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Flooded Strand.
Going to 19.
And getting 5 cards in the graveyard. So this dig through time.
Looking real good.
Can be cast now. Instant speed stock up. That looks at an extra couple.
Yes. I also just like the move of Hanbin here. Continue. Oh, Harbinger of the Seas.
Untap your islands, my friend.
Hey, look at those islands. Those islands are looking pretty nice. And that's a Steam Vents that's an island. And a Ledger Shredder.
A bird nerd.
A bird and
a dismember. That is one way that that fishy dies.
Yeah. And we're going to get a Connive off of the Dismember as well.
Yeah, so extra value.
Really tough choice there as well, though, because you do end up taking a lot of damage off of that Dismember. Yeah. That put Jared down to 16, taking 4 life.
Yeah, that's right. Jared does take 4 life. No, sorry.
Dig through time. We're going to exile the graveyard as part of the delve.
Yeah, for 2 mana, which is pretty hard. See some bangers.
Ooh, whoa. Show me them.
Yeah, what are the...
Show me the bangers.
Yeah. I think I am...
I could have sworn there was a Preordain in there.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm like 95% sure that there is a Fact or Fiction in Hanbin's deck. I'm yet to see it resolve. I could be hallucinating. I could be seeing something I wish...
You wish that it was there.
Was there. no, it cannot confirm or deny, and there's no way of knowing until it goes on the stack. Just working out the second card now. Now, you don't actually have to shuffle with Dig Through Time. It's any order you choose. Fun factoid about that card. Playing a Steam Vents, shocking down to 17. And pass the turn back to the Bird Nerd and Jared Allsop. Jared Allsop has all his mana available to him and now can cast the Dolphy Voidwalker.
Yeah.
Because, believe it or not, that Steam Vents gave Jared double black.
It's an island.
Yes.
It's an island.
And then it looks like it just passed back to Hanbin.
I still really want to know what this red card is.
Yeah, that red card could be anything. Do you know what that is? We've got the boss here in the booth.
We got the boss man having a look at the card.
Do you know what that card is?
That is a memory lapse.
That's a memory lapse.
Memory lapse. Okay. Memory lapse targeting the thingamajig. As the light that seared the heavens comes through. And
Hanbin down to 15.
Thank you very much, sir. And yeah, down to 15.
Expressive iteration.
Know what that card is.
Shout out Nathan Bassett.
Yeah, we have shout
We've
out.
been shouting him
will,
out all day, and we'll shout him out again.
Yeah, shout out to Nathan Basso. This whole event, none of this would be possible without him.
Claps in the chat.
Yeah, claps in the chat.
Claps in chat for Nathan
Claps in the
Basser.
chat.
Ooh, Otawara, exiled, something to the bottom and something to the hand.
Yeah, but very cool guy move from Nathan Basso, making this a really sweet charity event for -18.
-18.
Yep.
It is an Australian charity in support of LGBTQ youth and creating community spaces for them.
Raised about $4,000.
We raised $4,000. Woo-wee!
That's really, really cool.
$4,000 raised for charity with some amazing bonus prizes on the side, but it's all about putting it forward.
Yeah, a lot of great prizes going out to our top 8 players. Everyone walked away with something, as we found. And now this
lose focus
gonna lose
on
focus.
the Douthie.
Should have focused harder, mate.
Thoughtseize. Connive trigger for the Ledger Shredder.
Yep.
Ooh, there's a Pyrogoyf in hand, it looks
Discarding
like.
land, no benefit to the Ledger Shredder. Thinking with this Thoughtseize on the stack, is there like maybe a mental misstep? No.
Ooh. Brainstorm, Force of Will, Pyrogoyf, and a mystery beautiful red card.
Yeah, it's not a lightning bolt. We've seen lightning bolts before. Is it an abrade?
It's not an abrade, it's 2 words.
Yeah.
It's not lightning.
Ooh,
No?
Burst Lightning's a good guess. I don't think
Maybe?
this is a Secret Lair play version.
Let's actually, I'm going to pull up chat as well.
Yeah, surely someone in there has identified it.
They're probably screaming at their screen right now because we're such idiots for not knowing what this very obvious card is. Yeah, as we pass back and forth, we've got an attack from the Bird Nerd. Brainstorm goes on the stack. And looks like some cool cards for Hanbin to look through. I think I saw either Ponder or Preordain, an additional cantrip was in the hand. So we are going to put 2 cards on top. We've put 1, 2, maybe. If we do cast another spell. Oh yeah, this was end step. So untap. Draw one of those 2 cards. It's Misty Rainforest?
Misty Rainforest is the Tarkir Dragonstorm special guest version of Misty Rainforest.
We're gonna buy the Otter and pass it back. More turns for Jared with this Ledger Shredder. Bird nerding it up, conniving. Takes 2. Hanbin's down to 9 actually. 9. I missed 2 damage there.
Jared's on 14.
Oh, pardon me.
We have to keep them honest.
Yeah. And yeah, we've got now
Misty going to 8.
Probably getting a Surveil Land here, unless if there's an end of turn flash in a card. End of turn flash is actually not a bad play. Surveil would be an additional red source, which could be handy. And no idea what this. It's still a mystery. Looms at large as to what this red card is. Oh, and now it's brainstormed and still in hand, so we
there's a preordain. There's a Final Fantasy preordain in there.
Yeah, and untap. Play an island. And
Harbinger of the Sea.
That's already dead.
Oh, it's already dead.
Yep. That's dead. All right, maybe this red spell will go on the stack. Because it's not a card that can kill. Okay, what is this?
Okay, there's a red spell on the stack.
Yeah. And I believe it's some sort of shock variant, and it's getting copied. Yeah, it's getting copied. It is probably going to deal with this Ledger Shredder. And that Ledger Shredder is dead. And Hanbin allows a Surveil.
It's not a burst lightning. Maybe it's a chain lightning.
Could be a chain lightning.
I can't see how many pips it has, though.
Yeah.
Why does everyone have to have such cool cards in their deck?
He only tapped one red mana.
It is a chain lightning.
Holy guacamole.
I'm so smart. Everyone clap for me.
Yeah.
Preordain.
Preordain, and that's another alternate art crazy.
It's the Final Fantasy promo preordain.
Mm-hmm.
That one I recognize at least.
And now we see Hanbin getting in there, getting Jared Allsop down to 11. Hanbin's on 8. I'll have to update that, pardon me. And Hanbin now has something in play. Oh, this...
Ooh, a Murktide Regent. Does Hanbin have any cards in hand?
There's no way of knowing. I think there are a bunch of cards in hand for Hanbin. Just going to let...
Exile your cards first.
Yeah.
And then I'll decide. And that's definitely something, again, like, one of the things that I've been tutored on when I receive tutoring for playing at more like high level competitive events is I need to slow down. Invert Polarity. I've been loving this card.
Could be huge. That's a counter spell.
Counter spell.
This is a very important.
This is a really important.
It is going to get countered.
It's going to resolve.
That's
a pretty big Murktide Regent.
Very much swings the favor in
7/7.
7/7's huge.
Yeah, and that Lutri does not fly as it stands.
Yeah, so not quite lethal by itself.
But almost.
Yeah, very close. Hanbin's at 8. That's a 7/7. If
oh,
what is this?
This feels like a Murktide Regent.
Could be a Murktide Regent. Murktide Regent would be handy here.
Whenever players attack with the Lutri.
This could be
lightning bolt.
Maybe not a lightning bolt. Maybe an unholy heat.
Unholy heat. Yeah. So he's gonna threaten.
Sorry.
It was chain lightning.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We already made it.
Yeah.
8 plays 8. It's getting
8.
tense.
Could be a bluff attack. But this Murktide Regent is a problem. That's a 7/7. Hanbin's on 8.
Flame of an Otter.
Is that Otter a wizard as well?
The Otter, I don't believe the Lutri is a wizard. But it might be. Hang on.
We have drawn a Pyroblast. A red Elemental Blast. Kill it.
Elemental Otter, so it's not a wizard.
There are so many Otter wizards who come later on. And then
Holy Heat on the Lutri.
It's now a dead Otter.
We're trading card for card.
Yeah. This has been a very crazy turn.
We are casting spells.
Is
this going to be a Daze?
Daze has looked really good today.
Daze has been one of the all-stars of today's event for sure.
Yeah, this Lutri has earned its money today. Yeah. Earned its salt. It copied a chain lightning to kill a big bird. Now it's got in a whole bunch of damage, and now this Porogoyf might just stop the ruckus. Yep. What other types?
Artifact, 3, 4, sorcery, creature, land, instant. 5. And the Kaito is also in the bin, I think. Oh no, the Kaito got. Oh no, okay. I was like, the Kaito got exiled to the Murktide, so it's 6.
Do you go face?
Do you go face here?
Going face is really tempting, but also just killing the creature.
Jared's pointing.
Oh, you're at 2.
Point at you.
Man, tell you what.
Going to 2.
A match where the winner gets to sign something.
It's so consequential.
It is really consequential. So we are going to play a Surveil land that we picked up from the days. That's a Quantum
Riddler, it looked like.
Really tempted to put that on top. Pass back. So a removal spell for Jared wins this game. If it resolves...
Drown.
Drown on the lock. There's a lot of cards in your graveyard, mate.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry too much about that.
That's a Force of Will. Pay full life, full mana.
Price.
Chump that one.
Chump with the Lutri. Sorry, Lutri. And then Unholy Heat on and Spell Pierce. And we're going to pack it up.
No. We're just untapping because we've got a Quantum Riddler on the top.
It's
one card in hand. Play Quantum Riddler is going to draw an additional card.
Huge.
Which is really cool. Do you warp it? Get greedy?
I think you kind of hard cast it.
You kind of hard. You were hard casting Force of Will.
We are hard casting Quantum Riddler.
Draw 1.
Draw 2 cards because he's only got 1 card in hand. I think Fury was one of the cards.
Yeah, not quite enough to kill this. But this
Fury pass back.
This
Pyroglyph
is
block.
Draw 3 cards is handy.
Draw 3 Lorien revealed. Gitaxian Probe is one of the cards. Fatal Push as well.
Going down to 6 is really...
6 is risky here.
That's really risky, but...
And what's going to happen? We're going to misstep.
Paying mana
because we can't afford to not.
And untap. Could be a Lightning Bolt. Snapcaster Lightning Bolt.
Oh. If that's the case...
Yeah, then
I've never been so enamored.
Real think this is a very important... This could be the last turn of the game.
Usually the Lutri versions can't afford to play Snapcaster.
Unreal.
Is the one caveat that I will say, because I remember the deck lists that Violet built for me. There was one version that had Lutri Companion, one version that didn't, and the version that didn't had Snapcaster in it.
Playing Mental Misstep and not... Oh!
Subtlety.
A Flash Chump blocker. Please let me block. Thank you very much. Tapping 3. This is a Barrogoyf. And that'll trigger the Goyf, and that will do it. Oh, of course, it triggers the Goyf.
Yeah, it triggers.
That's gas.
Goyf. This is the first time we've gotten to see the Pyrogoyf trigger with another Goyf.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was cool. We're going to a game 3 here.
Game 3. A huge shout out to our lovely finalists for playing this match out for all of you watchers at home.
Yeah, that's very cool. Cool move. We could have had no magic. Instead, we have magic.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, folks.
It's all about magic.
Heck yeah. But yeah, so now Hanbin's on the play. He could have another blisteringly fast draw where he counters a bunch of spells and then resolves the Murktide region, finishes up the match easy peasy like that. Or Jared could interact in his own right. I think... typically Hanbin only ever loses to Grixis when he stumbles. That was the first, air quotes, real game where he got there. Where his opponent got there. So, interesting there. Could see Jared take this one down.
Thundering Falls, sink into the bin.
Sink into that stupor, mate.
Misty Rainforest for Jared, going to 19, grabbing an Underground Sea.
Okay.
Is this going to be a turn 1 Thoughtseize?
Having a shuffle. Up, tapping a Preordain. Very gorgeous Preordain.
Also a good turn 1. Mishra's Bauble, and I believe that was an Undercity Sewers to the bottom.
I don't know what that blue card was. It looked like it was maybe a force...
what that he drew, put to the bottom.
That he drew after putting 2 to the bottom.
There's a no. That's not a. It's a blue elemental blast.
Jared's hand.
Because I'm pretty sure he boarded the force out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Flooded Strand. Baleful Strix.
Baleful Strix. Jared's hand, we only see a fraction of it. What little we can see, it looks good. And Baleful Strix. Getting
lose focus.
Lost focus. Just lose focus.
I'd like for you to lose focus on that Baleful Strix. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jared also grabbing a basic island out of his deck.
Wise.
Very smart, respecting the back to basics, Blood Moon effects.
And untap. Draw from Jared. What can he do?
Well, thankfully, this is early days for them.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble.
Let's have a look at one of them.
Let me see that. Hey,
would you rather look at one of your opponent's hand or the top of their deck? What would you rather? Oh, Caesar Chain Lightning.
I think I'd rather look at the top of their deck.
Top of the deck is cool because then you know something they don't. You look at one in their hand, you're just like, I knew that was there.
Murktide Regent. Let's exile some cards. Something tells me Hanbin has a response for this.
Yeah. You don't just snap up a counter.
Memory Lapse.
That's really good against Murktide Regent.
Memory Lapse really good because now that lapse you can't cast the Murktide Regent and you're gonna have to draw it next turn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's brutal.
Scalding Tarn. Can we Harbinger of the Seas? We're just gonna buy Lutri.
Yep. Going down the store, looking at some Lutris to buy.
I wonder what card Jared drew for turn.
Yeah. I wonder what
There's
you
no way to
top
know.
Plays a tapped.
Watery Grave tapped pass.
Yeah, could be a mountain, could
kind
be
of
an
a
island.
time lock.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
Take a shot every time.
There is a counter spell.
Ooh,
I was commending a lot of Jared's art choices. I'm not a fan of this counter spell. You might be in a different camp. You might enjoy that.
I do like that counter spell. Again, I say this as someone I bought into the Galaxy Foil Secret Lair for the Furbies. Like, I want to play cards that are going to make people angry.
Well, you're doing that against me.
Yeah.
If we get paired, I'll be furious.
Yeah.
Flooded Strand.
Flooded Strand.
First blood for
Hanbin.
For Hanbin.
Grabbing a mount. Ooh, grabbing an island. Well, I think there's not too many other things to grab at this point.
There's no planes.
Well, it's true. There's no planes. But you could grab a Steam Vents if you really wanted to, but I don't think that's the move. This feels like Scalding Tarn down as well. 18 plays 18. This feels like a setup for some kind of back to basics or Harbinger of the Seas, especially Yeah.
It'd be really cheeky if you got a volcanic island.
I mean, it would be very funny in your 8-point list if you grabbed a volcanic island.
Yeah. Now we're tapping some mana.
1, 2, 3.
You're on the button.
What could it be? 3. And show me Harbinger.
That's a dig through time.
That's
That's a fancy looking stock up.
Very cool dig through time. Responses. Is that going to eat a counter spell? Because that Drown in the Lock is really dead right now in Jared's hand because there's no graveyard, but that is going to be a counter spell.
Yep.
And what does Hanbin have to say about that? That is spell snared.
That is tricky right now with nothing in the graveyard as it sits. So there's no way of him letting if the counter spell gets counters, and then it's really hard to make this Drain of the Lock work, is what I'm trying to...
Is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, trying to say. As we see this one, does it resolve? It does.
Does resolve. Let's refill that hand.
But if there was one more card in the graveyard, that Drain of the Lock is all of a sudden live.
Yeah.
But there's going to be 2 cards in the graveyard. Not a lot doing for that Drain of the Lock. It's so awkward, Drain of the Lock. It's sometimes awesome and sometimes just completely dead.
Yeah.
I believe, is this main phase for Hanbin?
I believe this is main phase.
Yeah. So, yeah, having a good think, maybe looking for some lands to play. And have a... No, that was end step.
Oh, end step.
Excuse me. So, has the added bonus of tapping out Jared.
Taxian Probe.
And
Show me.
So now there's a Drain of the Lock, and that Gitaxian Probe will be the 3rd card in the graveyard. So that Drain of the Lock can counter a moon effect.
Yeah.
And now Hanbin has a little think. Pass the turn. Jared untaps, draws a card. 1 card in the graveyard. This...
it's Controller's graveyard, which is important. So that matters a lot for Hanbin's graveyard.
So...
because I was thinking it was in your graveyard.
Yeah, correct. But we're seeing one thing. Jared's graveyard is really missing some cards for that Murktide region.
Cards in it currently.
I think that's all the basics out. Go on, Castle Blood, man. I don't even care anymore, man.
Go on, do it.
Do it. And that is a Paragoyf. Upstairs. Paragoyf leaving up an Underground Sea. Or
Invert polarity.
Can get blue blasted.
Blue blast.
What?
I wonder.
And that is a... What is that?
That's a pyroblast.
Is it?
Yeah, that looks like a pyroblast.
That's crazy.
Did we win the flip?
Oh, we did!
We won the flip. That's our Pyrogoyf now.
Holy guacamole.
Wow, 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 wow.
That was
epic.
Yeah, that was crazy. Invert polarity can be a counterspell / win the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane when it works.
It's a play promo pyroblast.
Oh, holy guacamole! That is a pyroblast. Yeah, now this
and that's my Pyrogoyf now.
And as so life totals. Jared Allsop is now on 11. And
Chase the Mind Sculptor. Yikes.
Gonna do a little brainstorming.
And I just saw Hanbin just drew his own second Pyrogoyf, which means the Pyrogoyf will trigger on the Pyrogoyf, and then the second Pyrogoyf entering will deal damage as well.
It's just lethal.
Goyf and
just
Goyf.
So lethal.
It is so unbelievably good. Imagine triggering a Pyrogoyf that you stole from your opponent with your own Pyrogoyf.
Yeah. I really hope that Hanbin has a same colored sleeve for his Lutri. Maybe not. Probably because he's keeping it in hand and keeping it face up.
Prismatic Vista pass.
Keeping it all hunky-dory for everyone involved. Yeah, meanwhile, Jared Allsop is in a tight spot. I don't think he can even cast this. Ooh, that's good. Killing that Pyrogoyf is also handy because it's an additional card for Jared's graveyard.
Is that a Hydroblast?
Yes, that's the Hydroblast.
Hydroblast your own Pyrogoyf.
Yeah,
but that does make, obviously Jared does not know that Hanbin drew a Pyrogoyf, but boy.
Yeah, but getting to kill the Pyrogoyf, which goes into your graveyard, means that he can cast a Murktide Regent, which would be good. Not very good against Jace the Mind Sculptor, who is better than all.
Yeah. Also clearly leaving up the Drown in the Loch.
Yeah. Oh, and we're tapping out to
warp a Riddler.
So
if Hanbin has a Red Blast.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be really dangerous.
What are we doing here?
I think Jared only has the one card in hand as well, so you will get to draw 2 off of the Riddler.
Yep, shields down with this Drown in the Loch. Can't say no to all those.
Force of Will. Pitching.
Stern Scolding.
Stern Scolding.
So Hanbin goes down to 15.
Goes down to 15.
Didn't want to counter the Murktide Regent. It gets bounced by Jace. I'm guessing that's why.
Yeah.
Jace.
I'm gonna bounce your Murktide Regent that you will struggle to cast again.
Yeah, don't you feel silly for paying a point for that one, buddy? And now we see here we go.
Come on. What is it this time?
Is it going to be a Pyrogoyf?
I really hope it's a back to basics.
That would be really good.
Prismatic Vista. Crack. Hanbin on 14. We're going to go get a basic land of some sort. It's another island, it looks like. Ooh, mountain to the front. Okay.
Means you can hold up a counter spell if he plays a Pyrogoyf, which is very handy. Yeah. Here we go.
It is Pyrogoyf.
And it's huge.
It's a very big Pyrogoyf.
Actually, it's surprisingly big considering that the graveyard got exiled, as Jared Allsop goes down to 11, so it's a 4 power.
Goes down to 7 with, Goes down to 7. Pyrogoyf. Hanbin's been really good. Duress. Hanbin's been really smart to usually back up a lot of his plays with counter magic. We can see the Chain Lightning, Flame of Anor, and the face-up Lutri that we've known about.
Also, Chain Lightning can be copied very nicely with Lutri. Can deal 6 damage.
Crazy.
But probably taking the draw 2.
Yep.
Drown
on the Pyrogoyf.
And then pass it back. So, yeah, Hanbin has 6 damage available to him. Might want to brainstorm first.
Oh, there's a Harbinger of the Seas.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really good.
Harbinger. Show me Flood Moon.
Yeah, resolving a brainstorm's good here. Get access to all the information. Go ahead and
Chain Lightning.
Hold priority, please.
Lutri, copy Chain Lightning.
Get you down to 1.
Wow.
And then no further plays. So I'm presuming there's a counter spell or something like that.
Emperor Bones.
Very good. Counter
spell.
Yep. And that is something.
And that's a handshake. Moons for the win.
Congratulations to Hanbin for winning. And commiserations to Jared, who played very, very valiantly.
Yeah.
In this matchup.
Look, that game 2 was no joke.
Yeah.
That game 2 was no joke. And holy moly, I am so happy that Moons is winning.
Yeah. Very impressive for Hanbin. He crushed Grixis every time he sat against it in the feature match.
I'm going to go chat to him. I need to know how many times he played Grixis and how many times he put it in the dirt, because that was an incredibly impressive show of force. The way that Hanbin sequenced his spells, always having some kind of backup or a secondary play, counter spells, invert polarity as well, doing such huge work for him.
Winning coin flips. It's a coin flip format.
Well, and it's so funny because I remember people like looking at a deck list that has invert and going, what are you playing invert polarity for? And it's like, either I counter the spell or I get the spell, and either way it's good. Yeah,
we saw it regularly trade up on mana. That's the big concern. When you put a 3-mana counter spell in your deck, you're worried you're going to be casting it on or looking at a Ragavan with this thing in hand. But we saw a lot of Pyrogoyfs, a lot of Barrogoyfs. There's Deadpool in the format. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff.
So good.
You would much rather get a copy of yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, very well done to Hanbin.
Congratulations,
Read the meta well, played very well. Awesome.
And that is the end of our 3-in-1 Highlander tournament.
Yeah.
That's the end of the Lotus Invitational, Bastard Charity Brawl, and October, quote-unquote, open series here at Plenty of Games.
Yeah, again, we got to give a huge shout out to Bassa.
Absolutely. Claps in chat for Nathan Basser. Snaps, claps. A huge shout out to Nathan Basser for putting this event together, organizing it, putting the prizes together, putting so much work into making this event truly unforgettable and a great experience for everyone who played in today's event.
Yeah.
So a huge amount of love and respect to Nathan Basser.
Yeah, last we heard it was $4,000 we raised for charity, which is really awesome.
$4,000 for -18.
Yeah.
So an amazing, show of love from the community as well.
Yeah, really cool. That is going to do us from here at Plenty of Games. We thank you so much for joining us.
We'll be back on November 29th for the last points event prior to the invite only in December.
Yeah.
So there's only one more event before it's locked in.
Yeah. Getting to the pointy end of the season. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.